Hi there, I'm going to show you how to make a kebab pike rig. Basically it's a hair rig using wire trace. We'll be hair rigging like 2, maybe 3 sections of fish onto the hair, and then I'm going to use one of these fox pop-up balls just to pop it off the bottom. So first of all I'm going to take probably about, say, 18 inches, 1.5 foot of wire trace. Just snip it off. Okay. There's your wire trace. First things first, I'm going to put the treble on. So we go through the eye. Make sure you leave enough wire this end, because you can always trim it off at the end. If you put too less on, then you've got no chance of that. And you'll end up with a load of wire, useless wire. So go down there. Now I'm going to turn it round so it's easy for me. I'm going to twist it round there once, twice, 3 times, and then I'm going to come back on myself, up through the eye, and once I'm back up there I'm going to find a little loop in the wire going down the shank. I'm going to push that through there like that, so it keeps it a nice straight point off the hook. Like that. Okay. Now it looks a bit messy along that shank, so what I like to do is just put a treble sleeve over it, which is one of these. Actually the greys range that. I use fox, I use all sorts, it doesn't really matter. I use the red as an extra attraction really. So it's got a hole down the end. Now we've got a bit of a kink in the wire there, so I'm going to have to trim it down a bit more, finding the sharp edge of the scissors. There you go. Push that down, it should find the hole nice and easily, as you see. Slides down to there, pull that tight again, and then just go over there. Don't push too hard, well you can do if you know what you're doing, but just try not to get your fingers caught in the hooks. Okay, so that's that. Now we've got to make this a hair, so what we do is we get a crimp, one of them, which is like a sleeve which goes onto the wire trace, and then make yourself a loop and then go back into the crimp sleeve, please. There we go. Put it back. So you got yourself a nice loop like that. Okay, once you've got that, get your crimps, lay it in there and crimp it on. Okay, so there you have your loop, your treble hook. Right, next step, I'm going to bring you a bit closer so you can see this better. Okay. So we have this at the moment. Now we need this to go onto there. So what we're going to do is get this rigging wire, pull off just a little bit. You can use fuse wire, you can use whatever line you want. This is how I do it, it's a bit easier, that's why I like to do things easy if I can. So just snip a bit off. There you go. Right. Now with this, put your baiting needle through the hole there. Just loop yourself some of the wire, flip that over, there you go. So now you've got that fox pop up and your rigging wire. Now on the rigging wire, pop, I use a quick link, and then bind these together like that, hold it there and then just twist. What that will do is that will lock it together, okay, like that. And then, to get rid of this, make it a nice finish kind of thing, I'll go back through the baiting needle, through the pop-up, hook that round it. Ooh. Gotta try and remember to shut that. Okay. Pull that back through the hole. snip that, pull them two bits out. There you go, you're left with that. Then all you do, apply a bit of pressure onto your quick change swivel link thing. There you go. So that's what you have there. So basically, you'll put your 3 bits of bait on there, chopped up, and you'll use this as like a pop-up, a tractor, and a bait stop. One more thing to do is attach a swivel to the other end. And I shall be using this weekend as I have a match. I haven't used Kebab Rigs a lot, so I can't tell you a lot about them. I've had a few pike on them, I've had a few pike on other baits, so what's better, I wouldn't like to say. Okay, get that like that. And there you are. There you have it, your own little kebab pop-up rig. Just to make it a little bit neater if you like, what you can do is where you get this, you can push that up there, out of the way, there you go. So there you have it. Right, here we have the Kebab Rig, what I was saying about earlier, the same one we made with the pop-up. But I'm going to exit an added pop-up underneath it just to keep the fish up along the rig, because I've had a go and it needs tweaking a bit, and this is how I've kind of combated that problem. So with a half a pop-up, bait needle through a new hole, make your own new hole so you've got a bit better contact in there. Okay, that's there. Get your fish. First bit of fish I'm going to put is a bit of herring. Put on what you like. It's you know, if you have a favourite bait, try that. It's all about confidence really. Okay, pull that through. So there's your first section. It's frozen. It's better frozen, to be honest. It casts out better and you've got more confidence of it staying on. Right, next bit of mackerel. Stick that on. Okay, pull that through. So here you have the hook this side. Now I'll get the pop-up. Just get that. Bit fiddly these things, but they do work. Okay, that's that on. Now pull half of it up there and just pull the fish towards the bait stop. Try and push everything in so it's like that on the top of the fish. Pull that down. So that there kind of keeps it away, and I shall put this in the water so you can see what it looks like in the water. And that is how it will look underwater. Popped up from the bottom. Because of the weight of the fish, it's kind of a neutral buoyancy. Well, it's a little bit more than neutral buoyancy because it is lifting them up off the bottom. The other way to use a Kebab Rig is, as I showed you before, put the bottom pop up there just to keep it in place. Get your baiting needle. A frozen herring this is. Now, it's not the best to cast out. If you're casting not very far, then give it a go. Right. So basically bait needle through the fish that way. Hang that on. Pull that through your fish. You pop up. Sail on. Pull through as hard as you can on that. Right. Pull that together. I mean, you can put a shot on here if you like, just to keep that in place. You've only got one treble there, but pike generally attack a fish this kind of way, so they should get the hook. No hooks in the bait at all. I'll take this to the water and I'll show you how that looks. And this is how the herring will look in the water, just off the bottom a bit. You can see probably the treble hook on the bottom, just keeping the balance, and there we have it. I mean, obviously it'll be in deeper water, this is in shallow water, but it's just sitting just right now. If I were a pike, I know I'd have that.